So now let's talk about this wonderful, big, huge cookbook that we have inside the nucleus of our cells. The cookbook is nothing but the DNA molecule. And the DNA molecule is a very, very, very long and thin molecule. If you want to have an idea how long it is, well, it's about 2 meters. It's about 6 feet. And it's very, very thin. Actually, to put the DNA molecule into the nucleus looks like when you want to put a 24 miles thread into a tennis ball. So it's very huge and it contains a lot of information. The DNA is made of a double-stranded helix, as you see in the PowerPoint. It's made of a double-stranded helix, 2 backbones of ribose sugar connected together by 4 letters. And these letters are nitrogenous bases. We have adenine, guanine, thymine, and cytosine. And as you can see, wherever you see adenine, the A, you're going to see a thymine attached to it, the T. And wherever you see a C, it's going to be, the cytosine is going to be attached to a G, which is the guanine. And we call this the rule of complementary base pairing. Each A should pair with a T. Each G should pair with a C, and so on. So how many letters do we have in the alphabet? 26 letters, right? So 26 letters are found in a cookbook to make all types of recipes. Do you know how many letters we have been created of? We have been created of only 4 letters. Isn't that miraculously simple? Just 4 letters. Can you imagine that? You need 26 letters to make a pizza, and you only need 4 letters to make a U. You need 4 letters to make a U. Adenine, guanine, thymine, cytosine. How many letters do we have in a single molecule of DNA? We have 6 billion of these letters. 6 billion of these letters connected together in complementary pairs. And the complementary pairs are A, T, G, C. The most important fact I want you to know about the DNA is before each cell division, the DNA has to make a copy of itself. And we call this process DNA replication. DNA replication. And when the DNA makes a copy of itself, you know how it's double-stranded? Each strand is going to make a copy of itself. And imagine yourself doing a copy. You're copying 3 billion letters. So when you copy A, you want to put in front of it, opposite to it, a T. When you copy a G, you want to put opposite to it a C. Definitely typos are going to happen. Definitely mistakes are going to happen. And this is where mutations happen, or specifically the base pair substitution mutation happens, or what we call the point mutations. So where do the point mutations happen? They happen at the stage of DNA replication. When does the DNA replicate itself or make a copy of itself? Before the cell divide. Before the cell divides. Now we have 2 types of cell division. One type of cell division happens in your somatic body cells, which is called mitosis. Mitosis. Your skin cells divide by mitosis. Your liver cells divide by mitosis. Your whatever cells divide by mitosis. And the other type happens only in the gametocytes, in the cells that are going to form your sex cells, whether sperms in males or ova in females. And the type of division when it comes to the sex cells is meiosis. So we have 2 types of cell division, mitosis and meiosis. And when the cell divide, regardless of what is the type, the DNA has to make a copy of itself. And this is DNA replication, and this is where mutations